what it's like living in the hood for 5
Hi,
years.
you guys. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified each and every time I post. All right, you guys. So I have been debating about if I wanted to do this video or not. I just been like, I don't know if I want to do this video. Like, I don't know if I want to do it. Like, I don't know if it puts me and my family in danger. I mean, of course, it's not going to put us in danger because no weapon formed against us shall prosper. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All right, so y'all. So the title of this video is going to be named What It's Like Living in the Hood. Oh, yeah, so I've been debating if I want to do this video or not, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm not gonna keep thinking about it. I'm just gonna do it, y'all. Y'all know I have I have multiple podcasts. I have multiple YouTube channels. I have like 10 YouTube channels, and I love to talk. And I talk about some of everything. So I'm not gonna exclude this. Y'all know when I first started YouTube, you couldn't pay me to tell any of my business. But now I just tell it all. Oh well. But anyways, though, this video is going to be titled What It's Like Living in the Hood. All right, y'all. So let me tell you something. I will say that I live in a hood, but then again I don't. So let me just say this. The street that I live on is technically not the hood, but however, what I will say is those apartments that's like 1 minute away from us, it's some apartments that's like right down the street. It's like a 1 minute drive. So it's like a 1 minute drive and those apartments down the street. That is the hood. That is the ultimate hood. And let me tell you, the city that I live in, let me just say, it don't even gotta be the hood. Like it can be the the rich people neighborhood. It's still like some stuff go down. Like stuff goes down in every neighborhood in this city. Let's just put it that way. But the reason why I refer to my street is not the hood, no. But like I said, the reason why I refer to it as the hood, quotation, is because, like I said, those apartments that are like right there, like a minute away, that is the hood. Because y'all, it be a war going on damn near every other night or every few nights. Like we were just talking about it the other day, how at those apartments down now, like they'll have a whole shootout and they'll be shooting for like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's like, where the fuck are the police? It's like, is nobody calling the police? Like, is nobody doing anything about it? It's just crazy to me. But yeah, so that's why I said it's the hood, because those apartments down there, baby, they be having a whole shootout. They be shooting like crazy. And sometimes the people that live in that apartment, they walk down here like every single day. They walk this street every day. And it's like the people at those apartments, a lot of them don't have cars. So they be walking, like going to that store down there. It's a store down there. I can't wait till they close that store, because I'm so tired of it. Like I live on the side of the street where the sidewalk is on my side of the street. So it's people walking up and down all day, preferably them people at those apartments, because everybody that's on my street have cars. Some of them have multiple cars. Some of them have 1, 2, and 3 cars. But the people at those apartments down there, a lot of them don't have cars, so you'll see them all day just walking on the street, and it can get so annoying because my Ring camera go off a million times a day, because like they just be walking, honey. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, so like I'm not the only one on this street that have like cameras or whatever. It's other people on this street that have cameras too. The people on this street down here, they have like different little cameras and stuff like that. I'm not the only one. Of course, our security system cameras are not working anymore due to various reasons that I'm not about to get into. But yes, so yeah, like I said, it's not the hood, but it's like a minute away from the hood. So that's why I'm like, look, it's the hood and we're gonna have to get out of it. But technically it's not the hood. It's just like, oh my God. So yeah, we have been living here for like 5 years now. When I got pregnant with my 5-year-old, with my 4-year-old, we decided to move here when I was pregnant with him, and that was like 5 years ago. This February made 5 years. So yeah, 5 years ago we decided to move here, and I will say that, okay, from now all the way up to 5 years ago, so many crimes have happened on my streets. And it's like, it just seems like nobody gives a damn. Nobody give a fuck. I can say probably like, well, it's not so many crimes, y'all. I'm just being dramatic. So since I moved here 5 years ago, it has been at least 10 crimes that I have saw with my own eyes. Mind you, that's just me seeing it with my eyes. And as far as like what my Ring camera picked up, or what my Ring camera didn't pick up, it has been like 20 crimes within the past 5 years. I will say for the city that I live in, that's not that bad. Because the city that I live in a war city, and I'm not playing. Like, they say Detroit is like real dangerous, but the city that I live in, baby, I think we number one. And it's not Chicago, so you pretty much already know, kind of like where I know like where I live at. But yeah, so y'all, my Ring camera have picked up so much footage of so many crimes, y'all. Let me tell you, it's so many crimes that's been going on. I have tried my very best to get speed bumps on this street. I wanted 2 speed bumps because my children and me have almost been ran over multiple times. And when I say that, I'm serious. These people be racing up and down the streets all day. Like, they'll probably, not all day, but they do it at least once a day. They race up and down the streets, which sometimes cause them to end up on the sidewalk or driving towards my house or the neighbor's house. Like, it has been times where the neighbor's mailbox got knocked down because somebody was driving crazy racing, and they knocked the neighbor's whole fence down, the mailbox, ran into my house. Mind you, I have a brick house. So by me having a brick house, they have saved us so many times. Oh, it have saved us from shootouts. It have saved us from cars just running into our house. It saved us from all that. This car hit the side of our house. Mind you, nobody came and knocked on the door to let us know, hey, it's a big car accident in your yard. The car hit your house. Nobody told us. I heard the big boom at the time, but I was scared to come outside. I didn't want to come outside. But when I did go outside, when my husband came home, I saw it was somebody that, you can tell somebody had hit it because it was glass everywhere. And they left their whole, what's this thing called right here? They left their mirror, their driver's side mirror. Not driver's side mirror, but they left the passenger side mirror. And I'm like, what the hell? I said, I knew I went crazy. It was a car that drove into the house. I knew I went crazy. It has been times where people been driving up and down here and drove crazy. Let me tell y'all, a lot of times when a lot of these crimes have happened, I have talked about it, but I never like showed in the Ring camera footage because I was like scared, you know. My cap and gown was stolen one time, and I never got a chance to graduate. Well, I graduated, but you get what I'm saying. I never got a chance to walk across the stage. It was my cap and gown, you know, to receive my master's degree. Because, you know, I have associate's, bachelor's, master's, but I didn't get a chance to walk across that stage because somebody stole it out of the mailbox the day that they delivered it. Like, you have to be out here when the mailman runs because these people will steal out your mailbox, and we don't have no neighborhood watchers. Because, I remember one time it was a criminal. He was going up and down the street daily, opening up everybody's mailbox, taking all the mail out and just leaving it on the ground. And I called the police about it twice. But the thing is, they said they couldn't do nothing about it. I would have to contact the USPS office and let them know what's going on. Because something about they have different polices for different things. It's just crazy to me. Because it seemed like to me, you as the police, you can actually call them to, you know, do a report or whatever. Because the thing is, USPS, they don't answer the phone. None of these people answer the phone. But y'all, there have been so many shootings. Let me tell you, when I was pregnant with my 4-year-old child, no, not the 4-year-old. No, my 4-year-old I think was 1 at the time. Yeah, he was 1. when I was good and pregnant with my 3-year-old, mind you, I got pregnant when my firstborn was 6 months old. I was at the end of my pregnancy, y'all. Let me tell you, something woke me up that morning because I said something don't feel right. Something is not right. I feel like something's about to go wrong. Mind you, something did go wrong. So I heard some loud shootings right after I got up. Mind you, I was so scared. My 1-year-old was right there. My husband was at work. So I'm like, oh my God. I was pregnant with my 3-year-old then. So this was like 3 years and something ago. 4 years ago, technically. Yeah, it was 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, actually. So I don't know why, but when I heard the gunshots, of course we got down, me and my 1-year-old, and then, well, he was asleep. Then I went to the front door, but then I turned around because I said something not right. Do not go to this front door at all. Like, it sounded like somebody shooting in front of your house. And why is you trying to, like, why is you going to the front door? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I going to the front door? So I turned back around. I went to the room. Some told me to look out the window, because I also heard banging on my front door too. At some point, like after I walked back to go look out the window, I heard banging on the door. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is they banging on the door? Is this the person that got shot? Because you could hear him screaming. Like, I don't know what to do because he's screaming. But I'm not about to sit up here and risk my life by opening the door to go play hero. So I did not open the door. I called 911. I had already called 911 anyway, told them, like, somebody's screaming for help and they banging on my door, blah, blah, blah. So I went to the side window. Something told me to peek out the side window. I peeked out the side window, and that was him limping. He was trying to get to safety. I guess the guy just kept shooting him. But imagine if I would have went out there and played savior. The guy would have probably shot me too. Because I was trying to help him. But not only was I trying to help him, but I would have ID'd the attempted killer. Not the killer, but the attempted shooter. Well, not attempted shooter. He did shoot. But so I ID'd, like, I would have ID'd him. The thing is, when you are a witness in these situations and when you witness this shit, people will try to kill you. And like I said, I was pregnant. I can't imagine going out that door trying to be hero. Because, but I always had that hero instinct. But I said, don't do it. Your husband not here, and this don't sound right. This is the work of the police officers. You let them handle that. Like I said, when I looked out the window, I saw him like walking and limping and bleeding. I'm like, oh my God, the police need to hurry up and get here. Police got here, and I showed them the footage. At the time, we didn't have a Ring camera set up in the front yard and the backyard. We only had a security system at the time. And with the security system, it took us a while to pull it up, but we finally pulled it up. And as you can see on the security footage, you see the guy pow-powing him. He just kept pow-powing him. Like, he just kept shooting him. Mind you, he was shooting him with a, I think it's called a 2.5 or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. But he was shooting him with one of them small guns. It was real, real, real small. You can see it on the camera. It was real small. It was in broad daylight, like around 6, 7 a.m. 6, 7, 8 a.m. And he just shoot him, and he just not falling to the ground or nothing. That was one of them, the smallest gun that it is, 0.5 or whatever it's called. But yeah, the guy I think he ended up surviving. I'm not sure. The police can't give you no updates at all. They can't give you updates on the case, nothing. Even though I'm the one that helped them solve the case, they can't give me any updates. And that's fucked up. It's very fucked up, because I really would like to know if that guy ended up all right. Was he okay? He just kept shooting him, and I think the guy was just begging for mercy. Like, instead of turning around and running, he was just begging for mercy, because, you turn around and run, they're going to shoot you in the back. So it's like, they right there in front of you. You don't really want to turn around, because then they'll shoot you in the back. You already know. And y'all, so many things happen on my street. It's just ridiculous. It have been times people have been shooting in front of my house, or this or that, and third. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you about another crime that happened in my backyard. Technically, it's not a crime, but technically it is a crime. So my husband decided to hire a tree company to cut our trees down, because the the house insurance people and the other people, they didn't want to pay for it. They said in order for us to pay for your tree that is leaning over and about to fall, you will have to wait to call us back after the tree have fell. And then when the tree fall, you will have to pay a down payment for the tree falling. It was 2 trees. Mind you, it was 2 trees. One of them was finna fall. The other one was good. So my husband found a tree company. Don't know why. He like to get the people that just starting out. Don't know why. You could tell that they had probably been doing their business for probably like a year. So yeah, we have like multiple footages. I'm not gonna really. Well, yeah, I can actually put the footage. I can put the footage of the tree situation towards the end of this video, just like the other footages. Also, that's gonna be at the end of this video. Okay, so mind you, I'm gonna put a lot of footages at the end of this video. Do not use my footage for nothing. Do not screen record my video and post it on TikTok or no other sites, because all of this stuff is cases and stuff like that. I'm gonna use it in my video because it's my video, my footage, but I don't want nobody else to use any of these footage. And I'm gonna put a lot of footage at the end of this video. Not everything that's been happening over the past 5 years, but I'm gonna put some of it. All right, so let me tell you something. This tree company, it was a black man that owned the tree company. And it was him, and he had other workers, black man, white man, you know, people like that. Mind you, instead of him and the other guys coming to cut down a tree, mind you, the tree was over 100 feet tall. It was 2 trees over 100 feet tall. Instead of all of them attacking it together, he sent out a white man, white skinny man, and it was just him and his wife. That's it. His wife don't work for the company, but she helps her husband. Mind you, I was speaking with the wife, and she was telling me she had just had a baby. Like, she had just had a baby. She was still bleeding between the legs. She had just had a baby. So why is she out here helping her husband cut this tree down? Like, that was pissing me off so bad. Like, I'm a huge advocate of that. Like, you need to be in the house resting, breastfeeding your baby. Like, her baby was new, but she was out helping her husband cut down trees. Like, do you want to end up dead? But I ain't say nothing to her. I ain't say nothing, none of that. But, you know, she was asking me questions or whatever. I was talking to her or whatever. But anyways, they sent him out here with his wife. It was just them, white man, white lady, skinny, petite. It was just them 2. They was cutting down both of the 100 feet trees. Both. That's it. It was them 2. That's it. I'm like, hold the fuck up. What the hell? For some reason, I don't know why. Instead of me and Larry staying outside to record the whole thing, we went in the house like a fool because we was hungry. And I was like, let's go in the house anyway, because I don't want the tree to fall on us. No, you need to stay outside, because just in case like the tree fall, you need to be able to like run the opposite direction. If you in the house, you're not gonna know which way to run. Mind you, he got his ass all the way up there in that 100 feet tree. He got all the way to the top. And what he was doing, he was cutting off the limbs on both sides. Mind you, if he had all of his co-workers and his head boss and everybody else, they could have just cut the tree from the bottom and then caught it with one of them things. Like, they have all the tools that they need. But by just being them 2 only, they got in that fucking tree and he was cutting it down. That motherfucker fell out the tree. I got the footage. I'm not gonna show y'all the footage of him falling out the tree, but I will show y'all the 2 trees that got cut down. Yeah. But he literally fell out the tree. And the police arrived on the scene, paramedics, firefighters, because they had to rescue him. And his wife that just had a baby, she was just screaming and screaming and screaming. And it made me sad, because, you know, she had just had a baby. So, you know, she probably started bleeding back heavy. It was just the scariest experience of my life. All right, y'all. So, I'm not going to really get into that too much. Go on, baby. Okay. Within the past 2 or 3 months, it have been like 4 or 5 shootings in front of my house, or either like close to my house, like literally like right here in this area of my house. And 2 of them end up right in front of my house. 2 of them. I'm going to leave multiple videos at the end of this video, pretty much showing y'all the videos of the not really showing y'all the videos of the 100% incident, but showing y'all my reaction and showing y'all my reaction to everything that's been going on or whatever. What do y'all want? Hold up, y'all. Oh, also watch this video to the very last end because I got a lot of shit to say, by the way. Go on. I'm busy. What do y'all want? Hey, baby.
Mom, you on the wheel.
Okay, baby.
No.
You want to get out?
No, I don't want to get out because I'm doing my video. Okay. All right, y'all. Gonna love you.
And then I got.
Chinky.
No.
Mommy doing a video.
Okay. I did.
Okay.
But you finna go to the hotel room, so you can't get none.
Okay. All right. I got finished doing my video.
All right, lock them.
God damn. All right, y'all. So on to the next, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and explain all 20 plus crimes that happened, but let me tell y'all something. It was 2 recent shootings that was right in front of my house recently. So let's start with the first shooting. Oh my God, y'all, this has traumatized me so bad in a way that you wouldn't understand, y'all. It has been a huge shooting. Okay, with the first shooting that happened in front of my house, mind you, our Ring cameras were not working. Our security system was not working. So we didn't get a chance to we didn't get a chance to record the whole thing that happened. If we had security systems, it would have caught everything on camera, even at night. If we had a Ring camera, it would have caught everything once it went into motion, of course. All right, so it ended up being a huge shooting, y'all. I'm going to put videos at the end of this video because I went live on Facebook after the police arrived on the scene. I went live on Facebook for 5 minutes at some point because I went in the bathroom and I was just venting because I was so pissed off. And then I went live on Twitch also. So I will leave all that footage at the end, but I don't have footage of the actual shoot. Now on my Ring camera, it do shows when I clicked on the Ring camera, because you can click on the Ring camera and go live. That's what you can do. But it said on there, footage not available. So all the footage that happened that night is unavailable. I clicked on it time I heard the shooting. And if I can just access that footage, that would be great. But I called the Ring company, so I can't access it, because if your subscription is not paid for that month, you can't get any footage because it's not recording at all. It's just a camera that's just there. It's not recording. Even if you click on your phone just to see who's outside, right out there, you're doing it for no reason. So yeah, I heard a huge shooting. Mind y'all, I usually stay up all night, but I did not stay up all night. I'm gonna make this short, y'all, even though this is a long situation. I'm gonna make it short. I stayed up. I did not stay up all night like I usually do. Around 12:30, we heard a huge shooting. Mind you, my children was sleeping in their room. My husband, he was in the game room playing the game. So I heard the shooting. They were shooting for like a minute or two. I pulled up the Ring camera. I'm like, the Ring camera isn't, we don't have our subscription for the month because we didn't pay it for the month. And that's the only time we didn't pay. I think we had stopped paying it like 2 months prior, because we was like, look, we had the Ring camera for a whole year or two. And it's like, you had to pay all this money to get it. And then when you get it, you got to pay monthly for the subscription, or either you pay $100 a year for the front door and $100 a year for the back door. That's $200 a year for the front and the back door for the Ring subscription. I'm like, nah, man, fuck that. I wish we would have paid it, because they won't let us access the footage at all that was got. Because like I said, time I heard the shooting, I woke up immediately. I almost had a heart attack. The first thing I did was went to my Ring and pulled it up. I don't know why I didn't just jump up and just checked on the children. But the first thing I did was went to the Ring camera. On the Ring camera, I saw, I think, like a car or something, but I don't remember because I was halfway asleep. I had just woke up. Mind you, once you exit off, you cannot access that footage anymore. I have tried over and over again. I even called the company. Can't access it at all because the subscription was not, we wasn't subscribed to the subscription. So yeah. Got up, and then I was like, you know what? I'm a little used to all this shooting, even though it sounded like it was right in front of our house. I said, I don't know. I said, because look, every time I call the police about somebody shooting literally right outside the house or whatever, somebody was shooting like right outside the house like a couple weeks prior, and I called the police. The 911 operator, she seemed unamazed. She wasn't intrigued by it at all. She was just like, okay. It's just like, you know, need. But after that, we heard like we heard the shooting again. Like, they had started back shooting. And then come to find out, after we went outside, well, I had called 911. Mind you, I was calling 911 for like 5 minutes. They didn't answer, so I hung up. And then I called them again. After 2 or 3 rings, I just hung it up because I'm like, fuck it. I already been calling them for 5 minutes. They called back. I was like, oh, there they go calling back now. I was calling y'all because it is a huge shooting. They've been shooting back to back. Like, I've been calling y'all. And it's, and I gave them my address and all that. And they was like, we already know it's police is headed out now. Mind you, usually like when there's a shooting or whatever, it'll be like 1 or 2 police cars. But it ended up being 12 police cars, which by the end of, I think like an hour after, they ended up being 8 police cars. And then it was ambulances and everything. Like, everybody arrived on the scene. And even though all these 12 police cars and firefighters, paramedics, even though they arrived on the scene, I still was in denial. I still was in shock. I had skipped the part about me checking my children. I checked my children probably like 20 times, and Dad checked them too, because I'm just trying to make sure they not hit. Okay, and the reason why I say I was in denial, because after that, come to find out, the neighbor's child ended up shot, and the child the same age as my child, damn near the same age. Nothing but a baby got shot multiple times. And it broke my heart. It broke my heart to a million pieces. The neighbor's child got shot multiple times. I had went live on Facebook. And I was talking about it, but I never did say anything about the child got shot, because for one, I felt like, no child got shot. No, that did not happen. So I didn't say it in the video. But even if I did knew it, I wouldn't have said it anyway. Because it's just something that I couldn't say it. And then I was in denial. No, ain't no child got shot. No. It was 12 police cars out there, ambulance. And you can see where they were holding his arm or whatever. No, ain't no child got shot. No, that did not happen. I just kept telling myself that it didn't happen at all. I had to keep asking my husband, because I'm like, that couldn't have happened. I'm like, that is just the most evil thing I have ever witnessed in my life. So there's no way a child set up here and got shot across the street. This baby was in his or her room sleeping. I don't want to get a gender or whatever, but yeah, him. He was in his room sleep. So it's like, what the fuck, man? He was in his room sleep. How the hell could he get shot? Come to find out, yeah, he had been shot multiple times, but yeah. It's just sad. I have talked to Mom a few times, and I talked to the sibling or whatever, because they ended up coming over here. They the sibling actually came over here twice that that night, and then the mom ended up coming by like some days later, and we talked to her for a long time. And it was the most traumatic. It was one of the most traumatic experiences of my life, because I'm like, nah, man, a child did not get shot. A child being shot and they live across the street from you, that shit right there is so fucked up, bro. I was crying for days and days, for weeks and weeks, playing detective, trying to figure out who did this, blaming myself, because you didn't have security systems up. You didn't have your Ring camera paid for the month. That's what I was telling Mom. I was like, if only I would have had the Ring camera paid. But I said, but like, even if the Ring camera was paid, with the Ring camera, it moves off motion and people walking by. Like, as far as cars, like, if a car stop in the middle of the road, it will pick it up. But at nighttime, it's kind of tricky. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's real tricky. And it depends on what motion setting we got it on. That's why we have it on the most sensitive, so it can pick up everything. But even if then, like, we wouldn't be able to get a tag number because it's nighttime, unless we had a security system. Security system camera would have been able to get it a little better, especially if we got the security system cameras with the lights all around and the lights is automatically on. Then that'll be, Yeah, so I'm not gonna really finish this story about, you know, child getting shot, but that was the most traumatic thing ever, and I kept blaming myself because we should have had the security system paid. I mean the Ring camera paid. But we ended up paying it some hours after that happened. We did. And you know, talking to the mom for the 30 minutes that we talked to her, it was the most, oh my God, it was the saddest thing in the world, man. Like, as a mother, like, mother to mother with children around the same age, that's the saddest shit ever. But I'm not really gonna go into that. I'm gonna leave videos towards the end of when I went live on Facebook, pretty much bringing awareness and telling people to put the guns down, put them down, you know, this, that, and the third. And I went live on Twitch or whatever. I'm gonna leave those videos at the end. Okay, so some weeks later, which was recently, another shooting happened right in front of my house, like literally in my yard, like right there by the sidewalk, in my, like, close to my yard. I'm actually gonna leave that video at the end of this video. I'm actually gonna leave at the end of this video. Hopefully nothing bad come out of it, you know. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. But yeah, ended up being a shooting right in front of our house. And then, yeah, so it was two black boys. They was shooting at this blue car that was driving. Mind you, the blue car was shooting at them also. I pretty much did the detective thing, and I pretty much figured out the whole case. Yeah, so you can tell that the boys had just bought the guns from the pawn shop, like probably right before they even, literally the tags were still on both guns, so that let me know they had just bought them from the pawn shop. I'm not gonna go into details about that shooting, but I will leave the clips at the end of this video. I'm blocking off, you know, parts of the neighbor's house and parts of my house, so y'all won't know exactly where I live at or whatever. But that was traumatizing because when it happened, it literally sounded like it was right outside, which it was. My children was in the living room. Usually they not in the living room. My children, and I was at the back of the house, way in the back. I ran so fast. I said, get down, get down. They did not want to get down at all. I grabbed my children. We went in the kitchen. I called 911 because let me tell you something. Not only was it shootings, but it was people in my backyard. And I'm like, oh my God. I was calling 911. I said, they trying to break in the house. They trying to break in the house. They trying to break in the house, which I actually thought. Because the shooters that was out there shooting, they was in our backyard. Come to find out, they was only trying to get to safety. You know, thank God for that. But in that moment, I had to think the worst as a mother, knowing that I just heard loud shootings literally right there in my yard. And then me and the boys head to the kitchen, and I looked at the Ring camera. It said back door. I said back door. I told the police, there's somebody in our backyard, and they probably trying to get in the house. And I clicked on it, and I saw the boys, but then I clicked off it. And then I was on the phone with 911. I was keeping my children quiet. I was holding my children down. I was telling them to stay down. And then I was trying to text my husband so he can come home. I was doing so much at once, you know. I was just trying my best to protect me and my children. But after that, like I said, I ended up looking at the front door and the back door footage, and I put 2 and 2 together. If you would look at the video, you will see that the guy said the guy's name in the video. You see they got the tags on the gun, meaning they had just went to the pawn shop. All the police had to do is go to the pawn shop to see who just bought guns that day. And then if the boys was on foot, and if they jumped the fence in my backyard, put a police on the next street so the police can catch them. They ain't do none of that. And then the police that came out here, they looked all on the ground. They just looked. Mind you, they didn't set it up so the cars can stop driving on my street at all. They were supposed to set enough officers out here, detectives and all, so they can block off the road, so the cars won't be able to drive on this street. Because they were supposed to be looking for them bullets. Mind you, they looked out there for the bullets like a minute or two. They didn't find them. They ended up telling me to send the videos to their email or whatever. One of the ladies that came out here, I contacted her multiple times because I needed to talk to her about something. Come to find out, my neighbor that's next door told me, do you know it's several bullets in your yard? Like, the police missed it. So I had to call them back out so they can collect all them bullets. Because he was like, yeah, they missed it, and I don't want your children or your dog to eat the bullets, you know, or to pick it up or whatever. Ain't no telling. We probably done walked over in it and everything. But I'm not going to 100% get into that case because this case is still ongoing. But, y'all, the police came out and he collected them. He collected them after he talked to me for a little bit. Mind you, my baby ended up touching the fucking bullet. I told them several times, get back. Go back to that backyard. Get back. Go back to that backyard. They were so fascinated by all the bullets being in the front yard that they just, my baby picked it up. I said, can you let them know that my baby touched the bullet so he won't get arrested? I was just joking, just joking or whatever. But I was like, yeah, because my baby said I touch. I told him not to touch it 30 times. And I'm like, when I was on the phone with the other guy and the other two people that work for the police department, they was like, I'm not sure why that, the two police that came out there, I'm not sure why that they didn't see all of those bullets on the ground and collect them. Let me tell you something. Where I live at, the police are sorry. They are sorry as fuck. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to 100% go into this case right here because it is still pending. But let me tell you something. The front door and back door footage that I gave them, if they would have just, honestly, I think cases like this in my city, if people don't get shot or shot and killed, they don't give a fuck. Because they could have easily caught them boys. And they could, it's so much that they could have did. Because I told them, I was like, on the video, everybody's shooting. Like, those two boys were shooting. The blue car was shooting. You could tell the blue car was shooting because you could see their hands sticking out. And then you see the blue car is on the left side of the road. The reason why they was on the left side of the road because it was already somebody on the right side of the road. It was a white truck on the right side of the road, so the blue car can only get on the left side. Mind you, if somebody was coming from this side, that blue car would have crashed into them. But yeah, whoever that blue car was, they was on the left side of the road, driving on the wrong side of the road, driving fast as hell, going at least about 70 to 80 miles. The boys that was shooting at them, they were shooting back. Mind you, the boys that started shooting, let me tell you something, they had already had the gun in their hands. They had already had their finger on the trigger. They was already ready for a war. That let you know that they probably had dealt with people shooting at them probably either earlier that day or the day before or the day before. That would explain why they had just went to the pawn shop right before. You could tell they just went to the pawn shop because you see the 2 tags on the gun. But I'm going to end this video here. I'm not going to get 100% in the case. But if you look at those 2 videos, I literally spotted out at least 100 things. At least 100 things. I've been playing detective for years anyway. It's a lot of stuff that happens, but it ain't my job to turn it in or to do this or to do that. Now, a lot of times I have turned stuff in, like whenever they need it, like when somebody was shot in front of my house or shot this place, shot that place, blah, blah, blah. Just like when that man was shot that time, of course, we gave them the security system footage. But I will say, I posted a video recently about the girl that knocked the pole down on my street. She was drunk driving, knocked the pole down, ran into my curb, ran up on my curb real hard. It was so loud, sounded like somebody was shooting. I asked the girl, did you call the police? She said, yeah, the bitch was lying. I got like 20 Ring camera videos of the incident. Mind you, the bitch didn't call the police. She didn't call the ambulance. She didn't call nobody. I should have called them. She had disposed of liquor, Hennessy bottles, and all type of other criminal activity shit in my yard. I wish I would have called 911 even the day after. Because why did this bitch sit up there and put all her criminal activity shit in my yard? She knocked the pole down that night. She didn't even have the decency to call 911 to say, hey, someone knocked the pole down. Like, you could have lied like it wasn't you. She didn't even do that. I didn't know the pole was knocked down that night. I just thought that she ran up on the curb. But I said she couldn't have ran up on the curb. She had to hit something before that to make her do that. I should have investigated that night. It was so dark and I didn't really want to But I should have just investigated the shit. I should have went outside, flashed a light. It's all type of shit I should have did. The next day I saw that the pole had been knocked down and the people came out to fix it. Mind you, a fire had happened on the street and all our power went out during that night. And I had pulled up the Ring camera and saw it was 2 big old power company trucks because they had to repair the pole. Well, they had to replace the pole because the whole pole had got knocked down. This bitch started a motherfucking fire. When I say I wanted to call 911 the next day, but I didn't. I don't like to hold up 911 line. So what I did, I called the actual the non-emergency number multiple times. They did not answer. So y'all don't give a fuck about what goes on in the city. I don't either. fuck it. But I do have the footage for that. I actually have my personal footage of when I actually went outside to record everything. And then I record everything the next day, and I recorded all the details, you know, because I'm a detective. I recorded everything. I had everything, but I never did get a chance to speak with the non-emergency line because they don't answer. They don't answer. They don't give a fuck about what goes on. And when they do answer, they be having attitudes and shit. I've been asking them to patrol these streets for the longest. They always act like they patrol it or they just this, that, and the third. Like, y'all don't be patrolling shit. Stop. And if they do, y'all ass ride by and then leave. You would think they would have patrolled the street when that child had got shot, but nah. But I'm gonna leave some videos at the end of this video. Make sure y'all watch this to the very last end, okay? Because this shit can get crazy. It's so much information I want to give y'all about all the crimes that been going on, but I'm not even finna get into it, y'all. I'm tired, and I doubt if y'all watch the video. This video gonna be an hour and something long, so I doubt if y'all watch it. So let me stop wasting my time. Let me know down in the comments if you watch this video to the very last end. Let me know down in the comments, okay? This shit fucking crazy, man. Let me go let Oreo out. Let me go let Oreo out. Oreo, I'm finna let you out, girl. But, don't go to the front. Go to the back, okay? This shit is fucking crazy, bro. They shot the fucking neighbor's house up. They shot their motherfucking house up. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? They shot the house up. Damn, Oreo, it's okay. That's me, okay? Go pee and poop. Go pee and poop. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God damn. That shit crazy, bro. Bro, it's like 8 police cars out that bitch. At first it was like 12 police cars. Now it's like 8 police cars, bro. It was 12 police cars probably like an hour ago. I ain't never seen 12 fucking police cars at one time, bitch. Why the fuck is y'all going around shooting up folks' houses? People have children, bro. People got children. I ain't gonna lie. I check my children probably about 3 or 4 times. Dad checked them and I checked them because I'm like, oh my God, make sure they not hit. Make sure they not hit. Make sure they not hit. Like, what the fuck? Bro, this shit got me so fucking distraught. That shit don't make no sense, bro. You don't ride up and down no fucking street shooting up people's houses, bro. That's fucked up. That shit fucked up, man. You don't do no shit like that. People so evil in 2025. Bro, it's like all these police cars, detective cars, police cars, etc., etc. Like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy to me, bro. Yeah, y'all. All right, so I just woke up. Well, I don't know, probably about 30 minutes ago. Bro, I was fucking asleep. I went to sleep early. I literally went to sleep early, and I just woke up like, what, 30 minutes ago? due to a whole bunch of gunshots. I'm like, what the fuck going on out there? I'm thinking somebody done shot this motherfucking house up, bro. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, I'm literally thinking somebody shot this motherfucking house up. I'm like, oh my God. You know, this shit happened recently. Where it sounded like somebody shot our house up recently within the past couple of weeks. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm kind of getting like a little desensitized to the shit. But I'm like, oh no, let me get my ass the fuck up. Cause what the fuck going on? You know, I had to make sure my children good. I'm like, check the children. Yeah, I was like, check the children. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh my God, let me hurry and get out live. I ain't did some shit, man. Damn it, let me hurry and get out live. Damn. I kept telling him, check the children, because I just want to make sure my children not hit. I'm like, what the fuck? Check the children. He said he checked them. So I said, okay, well, let me check them again. Let me check my own children. Let me make sure they not shot. Like, what the fuck? I checked them. They wasn't shot. Come to find out, they shot up the fucking neighbor's house. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? This is some fucking Grand Theft Auto type shit. Like Grand Theft Auto 5. They shot the fucking neighbor's house up. Are you fucking kidding me? The fucking city have to do fucking better, bro. Whoever did that shit, you gon' be motherfucking caught. I hope your ass fucking rot in motherfucking jail. I swear to God, bro, on my life, on my children, bro. I hope your ass is fucking suffering right now. I hope they find your bitch ass. Whoever the fuck did that shit, turn yourself in, bitch. Turn your motherfucking self in. Because that shit don't make no sense. You don't go up and down no motherfucking street shooting up houses. Are you crazy? People have children. They have children. You don't go up and down the fucking street shooting up houses. They shut up the fucking neighbor houses, bro. I don't know if they hit somebody or what. I'm not sure, bro. I don't know. But I got a feeling somebody was shot. They got the ambulance out there, fucking police, MPD lined up out there, bitch. Like, what the fuck, Montgomery? I ain't gonna blame Montgomery. I'm gonna blame the bitch ass nigga, because I know it was a guy. 12 o'clock at night and your bitch ass round around shooting up houses and shit. Do you know children live in houses? The elderly? You don't give a fuck about that? Even if you don't give a fuck about anything in the world, you don't give a fuck about the children? You don't give a fuck about the elderly? You don't give a fuck about nothing, huh? You want to just go up and down streets and shooting up houses like the little bitch that you is. I hope they catch your motherfucking ass. That shit woke me up out my motherfucking sleep and almost gave me a heart attack. A whole fucking heart attack. I needed time to process that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I realized this is the same sound I heard recently. It's probably some weeks ago. I don't fucking know. I just woke up. And then some months ago, like, this is the same sound that I've been hearing, repetitive. All I can do is call 911, honestly. I can't do shit about it. That shit pissed me off, bro. You don't go up and down no fucking street shooting no motherfucking guns. Are you crazy? I'm just glad my motherfucking children okay, because I swear to God, bro, whoever did this shit, I promise you, if that shit would have hit my motherfucking house, yeah, baby. I promise you that shit would have hit my motherfucking house. I swear to God, bro. See, I don't like doing threats. But I promise you and your whole, you know the fuck I'm getting at. I ain't finna see it. All these fucking police is out here. This shit don't make no fucking sense. This shit don't make no fucking sense, man. This shit right here crazy, bro. Somebody shot the fucking neighbor's house up. What the fuck, man? Green camera don't even fucking work no more.
Just take it down so they won't hear. Just take it down so they won't hear.
Why the fuck would I take it down? It just don't fucking work no more. Yeah, the bitch don't work no more at all.
Ah.
Make it home. Can I walk down that way?
Huh? Walk through where you can go past the, don't come in.
This shit don't make no fucking sense, man.
What the hell?
Didn't nobody get shot, is it? Huh.
I think that little boy got shot. I don't know. They took me down.
This shit pissed me off, man. But you remember twice before it sounded like somebody had shot this house up recently. You remember that? You remember I had dialed 911 and told them that I heard somebody shoot? You remember recently?
But they were back there though.
Yeah, it sounded like they were doing it right behind our house. Remember when I called 911?
That's a separate incident.
Regardless, I called 911 twice. But then I passed a few weeks because it sounded like somebody was shooting right outside the house. Remember?
Yeah. I was right there in the game room right there. I was finna lay down go. All I hear, I can hear calls. All I hear is calls. Stop. I get on the ground like, it ain't wild, get up. He just stopped there like he was waiting for somebody to look outside the window. And it was a black Altima. It was black. It was black and red. Because it was really dark. Where the sun is? Right here. Straight up the window was tinted. I really can see it. I know they had to shoot right up the middle window. Right up in there. Then it sped down that way. Then like it doubled back around because it came back around. This time, like I can see because the street lights and stuff was on. Red off. I literally drove down right up in there. Just shot on there too.
You gonna shoot this time?
No, naturally.
It woke me up out of my sleep.
That one no more. It won't charge.
It woke me up out of my sleep. I had called 911. They would not answer. I was calling. They would not answer. Now recently,
they sleep right there.
recently, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, I don't remember when, but it sounded like somebody was shooting. It literally sounded like it was right behind our house. So I had dialed 911 recently. You know, you can actually look that up. I had dialed 911 recently. It sounded like somebody was literally right behind our house, or either like right in front of our house. But then when I look, I ain't see nobody. But I did call 911. I hope they find whoever did this shit. I don't make no goddamn sense, man. My fucking children in the goddamn house. I'm getting the fuck up out this city. This shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. I'm getting the fuck up out this city ASAP. Y'all, excuse my mouth. I was just woken up out of my fucking sleep, bruh. Like, somebody shot the fucking neighbor's house up. Who the fuck does that shit, bruh? People get on my fucking nerves. Somebody shot the fucking neighbor's house up. Like, what the fuck? They shot the fucking neighbor's house up. The shit woke me up out my fucking sleep. And I fucking get up and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm all discombobulated and shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. It sound like somebody was shooting my motherfucking house up. Like, it sound like somebody was shooting our house up. What the fuck, bruh? Let me get up off here. I'm finna go live on Facebook. This shit is ridiculous. I'm finna go live on Facebook. Since this is a local. This shit don't make no sense. Like, they shot the fucking neighbor's house up. Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit pissed me off so bad, bro. My motherfucking children is right there in that fucking room, bro. Can you imagine them shooting this house up? That shit so fucking fucked up. You know, hypothetically speaking. That shit pissed me off. Like, why would you come through here shoot? And there's children and shit, man. That's some fucked up ass, bitch ass shit. I wish I had like camera and shit. Y'all, this shit don't make no fucking sense. It's like 30 fucking polices right outside our house. It's probably like 30 fucking polices and ambulances right outside our fucking house. Somebody right outside our motherfucking house shot up the motherfucking neighbors. They shot up the neighbor's house, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm finna get the fuck up out this damn city, bro. I swear. They shot up the neighbor's house. Like, what the fuck, bro? Who does that shit, bro? Who the fuck do some shit like that? That's so fucked up. Are you fucking crazy? And then I would fucking sleep. That shit woke me up on my fucking sleep, bro. That shit woke me up on my fucking sleep. Like, I told my husband, I said, check our children, make sure they not hit. Check our children, make sure they not fucking hit. And then I checked them too. I made sure that they wasn't hit, you know. I guess my other baby went and got in my bed. Yeah, he did. That shit was loud as fuck. That shit almost gave me a motherfucking heart attack, bro. Excuse me. Hey, Chinky. I was live on Twitch like 10 minutes ago, but shit, I had got on. Like, bro, this shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy. I'm finna just sit outside. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that the Ring camera don't fucking work, though. That shit pissed me off. Like, who the fuck just drive through the fucking neighborhood shooting up the motherfucking house? Are you fucking kidding me? My motherfucking children in this bitch. My motherfucking children in this bitch, bro. I swear. I'm gonna go live on Facebook.